Hi, everyone. Welcome to your midweek reset. I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you for joining. We're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. And what I want you to, well, I want to invite you to find your comfortable seat. So if you need a prop, whether it's sitting on a chair, a blanket, a meditation cushion, just make sure you are using support so that your body feels held, so that your body can relax into this posture. So once you're sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose, you can close your eyes. We're going to bring one hand over to the belly and one hand over to the heart. And just start to feel the way that your body moves as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Feel the belly expand as you breathe in. Your chest rises as you continue to draw that breath up into your chest. And as you exhale, notice the contraction of your belly, the falling of your chest. And 2 more times like that. Breathe and fill the belly. Keep drawing that breath in as you fill your chest. And exhale, let that breath out through the nose or your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale and fill your belly. Keep drawing that same breath in. Fill your chest. Let it out through the mouth or the nose. Exhale. We'll do that 1 more time. Inhale and fill your belly. Keep inhaling, draw that breath, fill the chest. And exhale all the breath out. Join me with the palms together in front of your heart. Just bowing your chin. Taking this moment to honor yourself for showing up. Anytime we show up on our mat or take a moment of pause, it really is an act of self-love. An opportunity to recenter, to come back home. If you have a personal intention that you'd like to set, please do. And then lower your hands. Let's blink the eyes open and come onto all fours, tabletop position. If you have any sensitivity in your knees, you can always put a blanket underneath the knees. We're going to start in a puppy dog position. So you're going to take your hands forward, as far forward as you can, and tent your fingers on your mat. Draw your sit bones back and try to get your forehead to the mat. So the sit bones are actually, even though they're drawing back, they are up, reaching for whatever's behind you, the sky, whatever it is that's behind you. So it's not quite like a child's pose. Your fingers are tented on the mat. Perhaps even crawl them a little more forward towards the front edge of your mat, really getting that stretch through the inner armpit. Notice your breath. Even here, you're breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest, and exhaling all the breath out. Inhale as you come on to all fours.
A few rounds of cat-cow. Afraid that would happen. So inhale. Exhale, spine. Inhale as you arch. And exhale as you round. And inhale to neutral in your spine, tuck your toes. We'll come into downward facing dog. In your down dog, pedal out your feet a couple of times. Drawing one heel to the mat as you bend the opposite knee. And switching sides. And bend both of the knees. Keep drawing the sit bones up and back as your hands press into the mat, anchoring every knuckle pad into your hands, the inner parts of your palms. If your legs can straighten while you keep the length of your spine, feel free to go for breaks. And then we'll join the feet together in down dog. Inhale and reach your right leg. As you exhale, step your right foot forward, coming into a lunge. In that lunge position, just make sure that your ankle is below the knee. Have your fingers framing that right foot, so your fingers are tented. Draw your chest forward. Get that stretch in the psoas, which is your hip flexor on that left side. Inhale here. And as you exhale, just take that right leg to straight, drawing your hips back so you're in a half split. And your breath here is what becomes supportive. And as you're inhaling and exhaling through whatever sensation you're experiencing in your right hamstring, in your calf. And rebend your front knee. Lift the back knee and take it back to downward facing dog. In your down dog, join your legs together. Inhale and reach the same leg up, right leg lifts. Bend that right knee, open the hip. Just stretching the right side of your body and even getting that added stretch through the left side of your leg. And then straighten your right leg again, square off the hip, and set your right foot down. Left leg goes up to the sky, inhale. And exhale, step your left foot forward, coming into runner's lunge with the back knee down on the mat. Again, maybe even wiggling your left foot forward just a tad so that your ankle's right below the knee. Tense your fingers on the mat. Couple of breaths. As you breathe, fill the belly. Same breath fills the chest. Your exhales are long and deep. Straighten out your front leg, take it into half splits. And then rebend that knee. Lift your back knee, downward facing dog, step it back. In your down dog, your feet are together. Inhale and lift your left leg. Turn that left hip open, bend your left knee, stretching through the left side of the body. And then go ahead and straighten that leg, square off the hip again. Set the left foot down. Shift forward and come into your plank position. Pausing in plank. If you need to lower your knees to the mat, you're welcome to do that if you need that added support. Take a breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, bend your elbows to lower all the way down to your mat. Coming to a cobra position. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale as you lower. And again, inhale, lift your chest for cobra. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for cobra one more time, lifting the heart. And as you exhale, tuck your toes. Take it back to child's pose. Pausing for a moment in your child's pose. From child's pose, come back onto all fours. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back to your downward dog. From down dog, let's lift the heels up high, bend the knees, and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine, reach your chest forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise, reaching both arms to the sky. Draw your hands to your heart. We'll move through one round of sun salute. Inhale, reach up, full breaths. Exhale and fold. Halfway up, inhale, lift the heart. Step it back. You'll lower all the way down to the mat. For cobra pose, on the next breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through the nose. Reach your right leg up and back, inhale. Step your right foot forward as you exhale. Place your back knee on the mat. Pausing here in a low lunge, lifting the chest, breathing in. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, half splits. Inhale, bend the front knee. And as you exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Same leg. We're going to lift the right leg up and back. Breathe in. Turn that right hip open as you bend the knee. Get that stretch again through the right side of your body. Go ahead and straighten that right leg, square off the hip, and step your right foot down. We'll do the second side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Place your right knee down on the mat. Inhale in your low lunge, lift your chest, find a little bit of a cobra in your upper back. On your next exhale, straighten your front leg. Half split. Inhale, rebend that front knee. Hands to the mat. Lift your back knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Same leg, lift your left leg, inhale. Bend that left knee, open the hip to the left. And go ahead and straighten the left leg square off the hip. Set the left foot down and pause in your downward facing dog. We'll take one more vinyasa here. Inhale, shift forward, coming into plank. You can lower all the way to the mat, or maybe this time just halfway for chaturanga. Taking cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. Back to downward facing dog. Take a full cycle of breath. Place your knees down onto the mat. Child's pose for a moment. You can always stack your hands if you need to underneath your forehead if you can't get your forehead all the way down to the mat. And then let's come onto our backs. So you'll lie down on your back. With your feet on the mat, please bend your knees. Let your arms rest alongside your body. Feel your shoulders against the mat. Feel the support of the floor beneath your body. And from here, grab your mat with your fingers and pull the mat forward just a little to help your spine elongate. Gives your shoulders a little bit of traction to draw down the mat, down your back. And on your next inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, coming into bridge pose. You're welcome to keep your hands where they are or slide your hands underneath the body, interlace your fingers. Coming into your bridge pose, breathing to fill the belly. That same breath travels up to the chest. And exhaling all the breath out. One more like that. Inhale, filling the belly, filling the chest. This time as you exhale, lower your whole body back down. Resting your spine once again on the mat and pausing here. You'll cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh or thread the needle. So you'll take your right hand through that space between the legs. Interlace your fingers either in front of your left shin or behind the left hamstring, whatever your preference is. Just let your body be here. The back of your body resting on the mat, so you're held and supported. Feel the center of your navel softening, the center of your heart. And from here, lower that left foot back onto the mat. Cross your right leg all the way over on top of your left. Shift your hips a little bit to the right and drop your knees to the left for a twist. You can extend the right arm over to the right. feeling and noticing how there's been a shift for you energetically, mentally, and physically. And then bring your legs back to center. Both feet on the mat, both knees bent. Just pause here for a moment. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Or thread the needle. Your left arm goes through the gap between the legs. Choose where you want to interlace your fingers. And feel the power of a midweek reset. As you're here, again, your back body is resting on the mat. The center of your navel and the center of your heart softening towards the back of the body. Go ahead and lower that right foot to the mat again. Cross your left leg all the way over. Shift your hips over to the left this time while you drop your knees over to the right. You can extend that left arm to the left. Coming back over to center. Hugging your knees into your chest, give yourself a big squeeze. From here, you'll go ahead and rest your legs on the mat out in front of you, coming into Shavasana. If you want to take this position with some support, a blanket underneath the thighs, feel the whole backside of your body resting. Let the center of your navel draw back towards the spine. The center of your heart to settle into your chest cavity, softening, opening. Give yourself permission to be here right now. Place one hand over your navel and one hand over your heart. Breathe and feel the rising of your navel. Exhale and notice the falling of your chest and your navel. Exhale to notice and feel navel, chest rising. Exhale, chest and your belly falling. Start to move your toes and your fingers. Reach both arms back, stretch your whole body. Bending your knees to make your way back to a comfortable seat. So again, choosing to either sit on your mat, on a blanket, on a chair, finding easy pose again. Lengthening your spine. Rooted in the sit bones. But there's an opening in your chest, a sense of ease in the whole body. And to be with that sense of ease is an act of self-love. Get to experience just effortless ease, the fruits of our practice. Just as we did earlier, please place both hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Bowing your chin to honor yourself for showing up, for choosing to pause, cultivate presence, cultivate ease. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Exhale. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Please feel free to sign up to Chill Palms newsletter. All the info is there. And you can also have access to today's playlist on Chill Palms Spotify. And please join next week's Midweek Reset. Thank you so much.